Alright, I got it pretty cleaned up, so now it's time to get this dash out of here. I'm not exactly sure where all the bolts are, but I'm just going to start pulling stuff and eventually it'll all come out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this plastic piece down here. There's some bolts in here too, but those do not need to come out. So anyways, I'm just going to start tearing into this thing, so let's see what happens. Alright guys, let's just take a minute to check out the dash and how I'm going to take it out, because I was looking on the internet and there's literally 0 articles or anything, YouTube videos on how to remove a CRV dash, which I found pretty crazy. So if this can help one person, it'll be worth it. So anyways, so it's got this black covering and then there's like a metal frame underneath. So from what I can tell is the frame and the cover come out together. I don't know if you can take them out separate, but I'm going to do everything together. So as far as bolts, up here, it's kind of hard to see, but we'll get a better shot when I'm taking everything out. But there's some structural bolts up there. This one's easier to see. You can see the 2 bolts right there. And you can also see kind of where all the metal is surface rusted. That is part of the dash. So that's coming out. And then there's also this kind of structural tube right here. It kind of looks like it stays, but that comes out as well, and it's welded to the brown bracket. So anyways, we got those bolts. We got 2 bolts down here, so those will come out. And as far as I can tell, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I got all those bolts out that I talked about, and also some that I am just discovering. So I have to drop the steering column. So that included taking this bracket off, which is just 3 bolts, as you saw. And then the steering column has these studs right here with these nuts that hold it. And then also there's this bracket right here with these really long bolts. So that'll drop the steering column, but this thing is still fairly solid in here, so I'm not sure what I'm missing yet. So I'm going to do a little bit of investigating and I'll get back to you. Okay, on the center area here I missed 2 pretty big bolts, so if you can see them down there, there's 1 and 2. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out and see where we're at. Alright, I got those 2 bolts out and we got a lot more movement on the dash. So you can see it's pretty loose here. So I'm going to keep pulling at this thing and trying to figure it out. Okay, I'm back in the driver's side footwell area, and directly behind that white zip tie in the center of the screen there's another bolt. So I think that's close to the last one. I'm going to go ahead and get that one out. Okay, quick update. This thing is ready to fall out almost. One thing to note here is the wiring harness needs to be completely disconnected from the dash. There's a lot of areas where it's clipped in, so that's what I'm working on right now, getting all the harness pulled away from the dash. That's the next barrier, so I'm going to get that done and yank this thing out.